In this video we're going to talk about the least common multiple of numbers. Least common multiple, or in short LCM, is the smallest multiple of two or more numbers. For example, if we go on with multiples of 6, then it's going to be 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. These are the numbers in the 6 times tables, right? 6 times 1 is 6, 6 times 2 is 12, 6 times 3 is 18, and so on. So suppose that I have those multiples up to here. Then I can go with the multiples of 8. So let's write them. 8, 16, and let me write 16 in between 12 and 18 because that's where 16 is, and then 24, and then 32, and then 40, and so on. And in 6 there is this, after 42 there is this 48, isn't it? And for 8 there is this 48 too. Now probably you noticed that we hit the same number while writing the multiples of these two numbers, 6 and 8, and also we hit the same number here. Now this is called as the common multiple. So these are common multiples, right? Because they are multiples of the numbers and they are common, they are the same, right? Now the least common multiple is this one, because least means smallest. So LCM, the least common multiple, is this, not this. All the common multiples after 24 will be just a common multiple. Now, it is somewhat easy to find the least common multiple for 6 and 8. But if the numbers are bigger, it's really hard to write all these multiples and find out the least common multiple this way. So this is what we're going to do. Find the LCM of 18 and 24. Let's look at this example now. Basically, we're going to do the same thing while we calculate the highest common factor. So I'm going to write down the prime factorization for these two numbers. So it's going to be like, I'll be using the prime numbers like 2, 3, 5, 7, not 9, 11, and so on as necessary. So I'll start with 2 because both numbers are even. So if I divide 18 by 2, I get a 9. If I divide 24 by 2, I get a 12. If I was to calculate HCF, I would mark this because this is, 2 is a common factor. But I don't need that, so I don't do that. Now, my numbers are 9 and 12, so I can still go on with 2, but I can't divide 9. But this is going to be 6. Dividing by 2 again, I'll get 3 here. I carry on writing 9, by the way. And now I'm done with 2 because now I have odd numbers. I will try the next prime, which is 3. 9 is divided by 3. And we get 3. 3 divisible by 3, so it's 1. And then I'll divide by 3 again, and I'll get 1. What I'm going to do to write down LCM is, it's going to be 1, 2, 3 2's. So it's going to be 2 to the power of 3 times, there are 2 3's, so it's going to be 3 squared. And then I have to calculate it. 2 cubed is 8. 3 squared is 9, so if I do the product, I'm going to get 72. So LCM of 18 and 24 is 72. That's what I do to find LCM. So basically in LCM I write the factors here and I multiply them all. Whereas remember in HCF you only mark the ones that you divide, the ones that divides both numbers, and then you multiply them only. But in LCM there is no such thing. You can multiply all of them to find the least common multiple. Now is your turn. Please solve these questions on your book and submit your answers online. Thank you.